Thank you for joining me on AY Sugar Naija Lifestyle channel. My name is AY Sugar. Well, we just have to smile. Well, despite the situation with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yeah, we are struggling. That's the story. That's what is everywhere. The situation we find ourselves in. Fourth on the table. We had a chance to get second, but we lost it at the tail end of the game. But now we've gone back to the drawing board to see how we can rescue. We're on a rescue mission for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and the coach, Eric Chelle, has said that, well, the only way we can get to United States, Mexico, and Canada in 2026 is to ensure we finish second, and we can be one of the best four, and we'll play in the playoff. Well, I don't know if that's going to work because we need to really win the next 4 games. Can we win those games? Well, I really cannot say. The boys gave everything. Yeah, slips here and there, part of football, but we just have to look at everything and prepare for September. I hope it will be a one. I hope it will be a September to remember, when it comes on. Welcome to my channel. My name is AY Sugar, like I said, and we have a whole lot to dissect. We'll quickly take you back to the post-match press conference, what Eric Chelle had to say, and we'll also look at what, the tweets, reactions, coming from the players, especially, at least the captain of the side, William Troost-Ekong, who has, come out to say that it's fight to the finish. We're not done yet. So I also agree. Anything can happen. There's this talk about, South Africa having issues with the yellow cards for one of their players. We would also look at that. Yes, it may be some sort of lifeline for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but we shouldn't be relying on that. But even if we're relying on it, can we still do the job? That's the big question. And I'm sure we saw the reaction of Victor Osimhen, who scored the goal. 3 goals in, 2 appearances for the Super Eagles in the ongoing World Cup Qualifiers. He's the top scorer of the team already, having missed out for 4 games, but yet top scorer of that particular team in the race for 2026 World Cup. So he was upset, he was furious, and a lot of people have come for him that why did he, behave that way. A lot of people also would try to put themselves in his shoes. He's arguably one of the best players in the world, and everybody will gather. We missed out of Qatar 2022, and now he may be missing out again to play at the biggest football showpiece, the FIFA World Cup. He's going to be furious. He's going to be upset. You will be upset. So I totally understand. I'm sure a lot of his colleagues understand, why he reacted like that. So let's go back to you and take the post-match press conference of Eric Chelle and come back and look at some of all the reactions that have, till the 1-0 draw against the Brave Warriors of Zimbabwe.
Everybody could see it. It evolved as we have anticipated. We knew that Nigeria has a little bit now gained confidence of the win in their problem opponent Rwanda, so a little bit in the past, and they came with a little bit more confidence and they wanted to turn the World Cup qualification around. And we knew the longer the game goes, the slower they are going to get. And it was exactly the way it was going. Of course, then you scored the 1-0, but I think we showed that we don't give up. And I think 2-3 more minutes, we would come home with a win. I think your team was in defense dead, physically. And 1 or 2 more attacks, I think we could have finished the job. It's clear we cannot come here under such conditions, 35 degrees, I don't know, 90% humidity, to come to a team like Nigeria and think we can outplay them from the first to the last minute. We know where we stand, but I think we showed we can play football. We didn't come here with a 5 or 6 pack or whatsoever and park the bus. We played football. You started very aggressive, then in the second half you wanted again to finish the business. It didn't work out. I think we resisted, we showed resilience. Our team actually played like I know them.
It's tough, it's hard. because my team was the best on the pitch, with the position ball, with the fast attack. So just we missed some goals, and I'm so disappointed for my player, for the country, because we can do it. Can do it. I don't know the other game. I think we can go to looking for the second place. So, but the game like that, it's crazy. So my job is to analyze this game, and I think the team improve in intensity, in aggressivity with the ball. They made fast attack. They made a long possession ball. They deserve the win.
Yeah, Eric Chelle was very, very, straight about, the current situation we find ourselves. And he has said that I think we should just consolidate, end up second, because that's going to be disastrous, that we didn't even make it, or end up as, second on the table. It's good to do that so that you definitely should know that your goal is that you capitalize when you can. But for now, reality is that we're 5 points behind. Is it 5 points or 6 points behind South Africa with 7 points, and they have 13 points. So for now, that's how it is. So let's be realistic. We have Rwanda ahead of us, and we have Benin Republic, who lost in Abidjan, against South Africa, and they are also ahead of us as we speak. So definitely we have to do our work very well. Hope that, we have 4 games left. Hope that we can win them. They're going to be very difficult games, but all the games we've played have been very difficult. They've been very tough games for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So certainly we would expect more tougher games against Rwanda and EU in September. Then we go all out in South Africa to play a very, very difficult game against the tabletop South Africa, who want to go to the World Cup. Well, let's quickly look at some of the reactions we've had so far. Of course, we look at that of the captain of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, William Troost-Ekong, the captain of the side, who has said, responsibility taken, same target ahead, we will do it together. And that's some sort of positive thinking, positive energy, and you just cannot stay down because you've lost. You have to pick up and tell yourself that we need to still fight to the end, and things may come your way. Before this particular window, we talked about not losing any game. A draw is more or less like a loss, because you've lost 2 points in that very, very important game, and we had just 5 minutes left, but well, things fell apart for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We've not seen a whole lot of them embrace the social media like they normally would do, which definitely confirms that they are not happy. Who will be happy? Of course, they came back home to see how they can get us back on track, but we don't look like we are back on track, because we're still trailing, the tabletoppers, South Africa, Rwanda, Benin Republic. So we need to see how September can be a good one for us. Well, so much. I know that the plans are on right now. Moving on to other things planned out for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. There could be a 4-nation tournament, to be staged in the United Kingdom. Not sure yet. I know that flashes of it everywhere on social media, but it's yet to be confirmed by the Nigeria Football Federation, who will confirm that the Super Eagles will participate in that tournament. It is supposed to have the Black Stars of Ghana, Jamaica's Reggae Boys. I saw something like the 3 Lions of England, but I'm not sure, though it's going to be in the summer. And of course, Nigeria Super Eagles. I don't know if that's really, really how it's going to be, but I know that there are plans to have international friendly matches for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, during the summer. And we hope it to pay off, because we should have more invitations of players that can help Eric Chelle in some of the positions that he's lacking on and see how we can get a solid team, a different team entirely before September. There's time. At least it came out in January and he had just about 2 months. So let's believe that we have another 6 months now to prepare, and he should tour the whole of Europe, comb the NPFL, and get the players that he needs to prosecute those 4 games, a different set of new players that can really compete, for the shirt. Let's see how it goes, and we'll see. Hopefully, we're here by the grace of God to see how we can celebrate at the end of the qualifiers, which ends in October. But that's it from me. A wrap for the window that we've had 2 games for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'm sure you did enjoy the coverage. I hope that we'll get more of the window now, and hopefully we'll be looking at Nigerian players and how they perform every week or every weekend, as the case may be. I remain your man, AY Sugar. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell and subscribe to this channel. Click the like button, and I will really appreciate it. I'll see you in another video.